Class, my name is Cariette Falzoni, and this is my final art history project. I have created an illuminated book representing 14 different artifacts for each module, which relates to this course. And each is depicted with watercolor painting and briefly described through calligraphy. And the artifacts range from ancient sculptures to architecture and religious symbols. The cover and spine are cut poster board, and each page is made from parchment, not the kitchen parchment, which I learned the hard way. And I used two different calligraphy pens. I used like this old school dipping one, which I decided I did not like, and then a more modernized one just for efficiency, honestly. And um, like I said, each page is depicted with watercolor painted over pencil sketching, and then I punched some holes at the top because I didn't have room on the margin sides. And then I finally threaded some twine through the holes and tied it. And I'm going to go through a couple of these pages as thoroughly as possible, and then I'll just flip through. First is the Venus of Willendorf. This is a Paleolithic figure. She is thought to be 11 centimeters tall, likely representing fertility. We can see this with her exaggerated features in the hips and breasts, and thought to be a symbol of fertility, but the main purpose really remains unknown. And this is really to highlight the mystery of this cute little woman. Second, we have the Karnak Temple, which is the largest temple in Egypt. It's massive. I tried my best to depict that in here. I could have probably made it a little bit bigger. And this represents Egypt's devotion to their gods. There were inscriptions and prayers and blessings carved into the walls. And I really tried to use some warm colors to give kind of the awe sense here. Next is the Etruscan urn, which is, it's shaped like a little hut or a little home. And this was believed to carry ashes of the deceased. And it symbolizes afterlife because this was thought to represent a home for the afterlife and connecting them to their former life. And this is a sense of burial and continuity between life and death. Next, we have a marble statue of Septimius Severus. And he, I really tried my best with this one. Please don't judge it too harshly. I really tried to put the idolized features and his military attire, which represents power and leadership and authority, because of his contributions to Roman law and the society. And I tried to emphasize some strong features or like a heroic posture because of this powerful historical figure he is. Next, we have the Sunstone calendar. This one I had some trouble with. After I painted, I had to re-sketch in there just to show a little bit of depth for the carving aspect. And this was really an understanding of time and cosmology for the Aztecs, and they had a cyclical view of time, and it shows their role in sacrifice due to some of the figures depicted in this. And I really tried to bring a sense of spirituality and connecting this to the sun god. Next is the Ajanta caves in India. These were, I ended up drawing out the Buddha stone, which is in the interior of this, to represent meditation and worship divine contemplation and calmness, spirituality, because I believe people likely sat and meditated upon this Buddha figure and many others, but this one specifically, which was in the caves. And I'm going to quickly just go through the rest of these. I have geometric patterns, medieval paintings, terracotta head, the knock head here, the Viking Osenberg ship, reliquary cross, Aboriginal art. This one was one of my favorites, the Hell Scrolls. And lastly, we have the Gothic Cathedral, Notre Dame. And this was an extremely fun project. I had a lot of fun doing this. I wish I could have gone through each page a little bit more in depth. Although most of the information I found was within the course, here's my works cited for what wasn't, and I hope you enjoyed.